Hey guys, happy Sunday. I'm pretty sure most of you are all getting ready for work and school and whatever you do. But I just wanted to make this video real quick because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to record anything this week because I know the holidays are coming and I know I'm probably going to be busy and I know people are going to be busy as well. Then I also know the New Year's is coming, but I do want to try to record like two things, two things in a couple days because there was some information that I was researching that I would definitely love to get out to the people. And hopefully the information that I share, you'll be able to, share it with other people. Now, I had shared a video the other day and I also shared my stories to people about what I was experiencing. Sorry if I sound like really sick because I am kind of sick because I washed my hair and then I fell asleep with the window open because it was like really hot. So I kind of got like a stuffy nose. But anyway, I was explaining to people what I was going through with my doctors. I was also explaining the things that I read online about other African American women. And I got some, I got a lot of positive feedback. Then I also saw something like, oh, well, white women go through this too. I'm not white, so I'm not going to speak on something that I don't know nothing about. I'm not a white woman in America who I feel like is, basically white privileged. And that's just how I feel. And can I be wrong? Most definitely. But I'm not white, like I said, and I'm only speaking off basically what I know, my knowledge, my research that I've been doing, and the stories I've been told. Now, there are some white women who, get misdiagnosed, malpractice, and stuff like that. But here's the thing. When certain things like that happen to them, they're quick to get the situation taken care of, nip it in the bud. African American people, we let the shit happen. We put it on the back burner. Oh, I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to do it this. You know what I'm saying? And I've done it. I say, oh, well, I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to go do this, that, and the third. But then a month passed, 2 months passed, next thing you know, a year passes. So coming in 2019, I would really love to achieve basically being able to get this story out there and more social media outlet. I would love for it to get into these these politician hands. I'm from Brooklyn, so the Brooklyn Borough presidents, and then maybe they could take it because I feel like this is a serious epidemic that's going on. When I was reading, I have the statistics written down, but it's like, what time is it? Like 10 o'clock? Yeah, it's like 10 o'clock and my book is put away. So maybe, when I make another video, I'll bring out those statistics and stuff that I had researched about the amount of African American women who die in childbirth, who get misdiagnosed every day or get neglected by the doctor. I like the word neglected more because I feel like they're neglecting what you're telling them. You go into the doctor, you letting them know, listen, I'm not feeling well for whatever reason, and they're not doing their job. You know what I'm saying? Like when I Googled it, malpractice was different from neglect, like doctor neglect or whatever. But anyway, that's what I was saying. I would love for people to email me, to message me on Facebook. I also have an Instagram page. My Instagram page name is Together We Stand 01. Because I just tried it, Together We Stand. Somebody took it, so I had to throw a number in it. So, I would love to hear people's stories. It don't have to be exactly my story. But if you know somebody who's going through the situation, I feel like we all know people who've gone through the situation. I know people in my family who's gone to the doctor many a times, and it was just they brushed them off. Me and my boyfriend was talking last night, and the crazy thing is, I keep forgetting to record it, but I'm going to record our conversation one day so you guys can hear what he thinks of, what's going on. Because he was telling me for a long time, you need to, he's like, you feel like, he's like, I personally feel like, you put it out there, you have like a pretty strong personality. And I'm like, but I don't have like the type of following. Like, I don't really talk to people like that. So it's hard for me to get certain things out there because I don't have a huge following or anything like that. Or the people that I do talk to, they're like not big on really sharing things that's important, but they're more big on sharing nonsense and shit like that. So, I really did it, or I don't know. But all I know is I could just keep trying, because I feel like it's happening to me, and then God forbid it happens to somebody else, and then they're going to hit me up like, oh my God, girl, the same situation happened to my cousins, boyfriends, sisters, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to happen to somebody that they know, and they're going to be like, wow, you was right. I feel like she could have got a better treatment the first time around, and it wouldn't have ended up in the way it did. I'm glad that I was able to get the help and treatment that I needed before it ended up worse. Because it was 2 times in my life that I was close to death because I was losing so much blood. And I'm just walking around like, okay, I'm going to go to the doctor. And then I have a child on top of that, and I'm a single mom. So it was really hard for me to go to the doctor with her. It's like, oh, you got somebody to take her? No, it's just us. Like, I don't have anybody to watch her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm walking around with this issue. I go to the doctor, like, oh my God, like, what till you going to come to, like, if you would have waited a day or 2 more, you would have died, because your blood level is extremely low. Your blood is never supposed to be at a 3. Your hemoglobin level is never supposed to be at a 3. Never. But I say this to say this again. 2019, I really plan on doing something bigger. I would love to plan, like, what do you call this? Like to do a poll, a bigger one, a nationwide one, and sort it all out. Okay, how many African American women ever felt like they was neglected, it was malpractice going on, discriminated against by their doctor. They didn't want to give them the proper treatment. Anything that you feel like your doctor could not have done for you, if your doctor didn't do something for you that they know that they could have. Like I said in my story, if you didn't hear my story, please listen to it. But like I said in my story, when I went to my doctor the first time, I told her, listen, I'm not feeling well. I'm bleeding a lot. I'm very lightheaded. I've been bleeding for the past couple months. And I was bleeding for like maybe a month. Like a little, a month and a little bit of a couple days. I went to her and I let her know what was going on with me. I told her every single symptom that I was having. All she said to me was, okay, well, we'll do a routine pap smear. Okay, well, maybe the pap smear is going to, show me what the problem is. All she said was, oh, well, basically, you just have irregular periods, and I'm going to give you a prescription for birth control pills. She never did any, not CAT scan, sonograms, transvaginal sonograms, anything. And I was like, just pushed out the door. It's like birth control, and that's it. I've been telling you I've been bleeding for over a month. Is this birth control supposed to just stop my period? It didn't, because even moving forward, every time I would go to the doctor, that's the first thing they would do. Prescribe me birth control pills. Prescribe me birth control pills. That was it. Nobody ever really took the time to see what was the underlying issue of what I was telling them. So then I spoke to my boyfriend. He's like, well, maybe, do you think it's your insurance? So I'm like, you know what? I think it kind of got to do with a little bit of both. I said, because I may not have the best health insurance, you know what I'm saying? Like I have, I don't know if I should say, but I have like regular, health insurance. It's nothing, they don't do like, some health insurances that go above and beyond. Like my insurance is pretty basic. Like if I wanted to go get a new pair of glasses, like I would have to wait until next year. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't have more than one eye exam. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a pretty basic health insurance. And I said also, I think it had something to do with the fact that I'm an African American woman. And I was listening to a video, and they were saying something like, I had to find a video. When I find a video, I'm going to upload it onto Facebook. I'm going to put it on Facebook in the, in my little page that I'm trying to start creating or whatever. And my page is called Together We Stands. That's on Facebook. My Instagram again, it's Together We Stand 01. But and then my YouTube page, Together We Stand, Takia Hogan. So then I was like, but when you think about it, like a most recent case was Kim Porter. She went to her doctor telling them she wasn't feeling well for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure she has amazing health insurance and she has a bunch of money. Like, you know what I'm saying? So why didn't they really take the time to see what was going on with her? Now, look, she's dead. I'm blessed that I didn't die because it wasn't my time. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's a lot of organizing. It's going to take me some time because it's the first time I'm ever doing something to this extent where I feel as though it will really change lives and really bring attention to what's really going on here in America. So all I ask is for people to please just like and share and share and share and share. I'm not getting paid for none of this shit. I wish I fucking was. I really do. Seriously, because then I would really be out here like on stuff. I'm going to hustle hard for what I want and because I really believe in this situation. But I'm really not getting paid for anything. So anything moving forward that if I did want to, set some stuff up, it would definitely be trying to come up my own pockets. Meetings, even if it's fucking group chat, text messages and stuff like that, just to talk to people. I got to do what I have to do because I feel as though this is a situation being swept under the rug. Now, also my boyfriend, it's not just African American women. It's also the men too. We have to think about our babies growing up, our African American babies growing up. I have a daughter. I cannot imagine something like this happening to her, and God forbid it ends up worse than what my situation ended up with. Because, she's a black girl or whatever. They feel like us African American women are probably going to automatically be stronger. They say when you go to the doctor, they don't believe us when we say we're in pain. I was in the hospital a couple weeks ago, and this lady came in and she's like, I'm not feeling well. Oh, well, you don't look like you don't feel well. How the fuck you going to tell her she don't look like she feel well? When are you going to run tests on her? Like, I don't know what happened after that because they brought me upstairs. So I'm not sure if they sent her home or what, but that's what I heard them. Like, I heard them saying that to her because I was in the emergency room part in the back. In the triage, I think that's what they call it. How you going to tell somebody that they don't look like they're sick? Honestly, I feel like if she was a white woman, they'd be like, okay, what's wrong? Like, we're going to take you for this test. We're going to take you for that test. We're going to do this, that, and the third. Don't worry. We're going to, like, that's how I honestly feel like that's how it would have been. But because she was African-American woman, she seems to be a little off or whatever. But regardless if she was off or not, you're supposed to do your job as a doctor or a nurse or whatever and help this woman out. How do you know she wouldn't have left out of the hospital and a day later or maybe right after she left the hospital, shit would have went worse, took a turn for the worse? I just feel like they don't care. And it's not like we could boycott the doctors because we do need them. Unfortunately, it's not like we could just like boycott the MTA or some shit. We do need these doctors and stuff like that. But I just feel like if we bring more of an attention to the situation, they'll think twice before they give us some fucked up as quote unquote treatment or some birth control pills just to get us out of their office. When I mean to tell you this, like the first doctor's appointment I ever had concerning my situation back in 2016 was the quickest I've ever been in the doctor. I remember just like it was yesterday, I went into her office. She asked me what was going on. We sat down. I explained every single thing to her. I even had started writing stuff down on how long I had my menstrual. I wish I still had that paper, because if I would have known that this is how it would have been, I would have kept it. But I used to write stuff down to her. How long my period was going on, my pain levels. Some day was good, some day was bad. I used to have everything. Okay, well, we're going to do the routine, whatever. She did it. We went back to her office. I said, so, now, what do we do next? Are you going to send me out for, maybe some sonograms or something like that? Because I did a little bit of research on the situation, but I still didn't know what was my situation. She said, oh, well, no, we're just going to send you a prescription of birth control pills, and I think she gave me an asthma pump as well, because my asthma was acting up. So I said, that's it, nothing else. I said, the birth control pill is going to stop my period. She said, well, it should. It's just because your hormones are out of, whack. And, that's basically it. And I left. And my period still continued to go on until it stopped by itself. I used to be in so much pain. But like I said, I really feel like I'm going to try to make a change as much as I possibly can. But it's going to take more than just me. I really need other people's help. So if you do listen to this video, if you do hear it, please, I'm begging you, please just share it as much as possible. I want people to be aware of what's going on. If anything, can you please even have these people email me, whoever's been through my situation or anything, and have them just email me their stories. I want to speak to people in the higher power, so when I go and I talk to them, I have all types of letters and shit to listen. Look what's going on, with the people that I reached out to. I can't just go in there with my one story or 2-3 stories that I've heard and think, oh, okay, well, that's just gonna just change everything. No. If they see we all sticking together and they see that we all are trying to get the proper treatment just like everybody else, they'll see we not playing. Or that's why we have to stick together. So if anything, please just email me any story or comment, and then I'll give you my email address, whatever it takes for us to start the process. My email address is hogantakia@gmail.com. That is H as in hop, O as in octopus, G as in girl, A as in apple, N as in Nancy, T as in talk, A as in apple, K as in kite, I as in igloo, Y as in yo-yo, A as in apple, H as in hop @gmail.com. Again, that's hogantakia@gmail.com. Thank you. Happy Sunday again. Please enjoy the rest of your week. And if I don't come back and do another recordings and stuff, I'm gonna definitely do my best to record maybe 2 times this week. I have a lot of research that I would like to get out there for you guys that I've been doing. I've been trying to do my due diligence to do my research so that you guys can see that it's not a game. This is some serious shit that I'm talking about. I'm not trying to, be the next fucking YouTube star doing crazy shit or whatever. This is real facts about what's going on in everyday life, and we have to change it so that we can make it better for ourselves. Seriously. And people that I know they're pregnant, it's people that I know who are pregnant. Do you want to go to the doctor, God forbid, and die from childbirth? I'm not trying to scare you, but the shit that I read online is crazy. You have to make sure that you're going to the proper people who's going to really take care of you. Seriously. So, again, I'll probably be back on Tuesday or whatever. And I might do a real video where you can see me and stuff. But my hair been looking crazy. I've been having the set it off braids. All right, bye.